But I like listening to y'all questions now because y'all provide an opportunity for some real insight. Whereas previously I would just easily dismiss you because it didn't align with what the fuck I wanted to believe in. Yeah, definitely back. Me an opportunity to come from a real space to say, well, now y'all can ask me questions and say, what do you think about this? Because I actually get to think. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why the comedy shit started coming out. The shit just started coming out of nowhere. You see, I love that you're healing in front of us. It's helping to undo some of the influences made online. Man, listen, man. Don't never hide, bro. Don't never hide. Because people, no matter what you try to do to fit into what society's level of acceptance is, there's always going to be somebody that disagrees with it. Yeah, nigga, it's a breath of fresh air for you, nigga. It's a goddamn oxygen tank for me to be able to goddamn speak freely, nigga, without thinking about how it could potentially make somebody else look. How did you feel about taking care of the women when he was in jail? You gotta understand that there's what's that shit called? An after effect. Like you could be doing some shit and then it's like an after effect of you doing it so long that it seems normal until you start being able to actually critically think what it was you were doing. I didn't think nothing of it until I really got to the point where I had my logic and reasoning had reactivated to a healthy level. And I'm thinking like, these ain't no motherfucking babies. Y'all some grown ass motherfucking. I'm thinking to myself you know what I'm saying? When it was the whole tribe, it was like we all taking care of each other. We all doing for each other. But once my real logic and reasoning activated, I'm like, bitch, y'all ain't no motherfucking babies. Nigga, I left the house when I was 18. Yeah, you 30. Boy, say you 30. The fuck? Y'all niggas is grown as hell. It just kicked in. I'm telling y'all might not understand it from a cult perspective, but you've been in a relationship where it just hit you. It just hit you one day. You was like, even though people had been telling you, and I'm gonna start with the ladies, you've been in a relationship with a nigga and people kept telling you in whatever way they was telling you that nigga was no good. But it was one day you might have been in the car, you might have been at work, you might have been sitting in your living room and it just hit you. This nigga ain't shit. It just hit you out of nowhere. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You could have been working at a job and it just hit you one day. Bitch, I quit. It just hit you one day. Like, bitch, I quit. Shit just swooped. That shit swooped a creature and just swooped in and dropped the message on my ass. That nigga was like, nigga, they grown. I was like, oh shit. And just that shit just kind of hit my ass. That shit just kind of hit my ass one day. That shit was, I don't know, that nigga came in like goddamn Perseus on the goddamn, what that damn flying horse, what that horse name? What that motherfucking horse name? On motherfucking Clash of the Titans. What the motherfucker? Pegasus. That bitch came in on Pegasus, nigga, and dropped the message off on my ass. It was like a nigga just threw that shit at my ass. It was like a nigga hit me with an arrow that said, nigga, they grown. The nigga hit me with a motherfucking nigga came, Robin Hood came, motherfucking Robin, that nigga from goddamn Avengers hit my ass with a goddamn bow and arrow with a motherfucking message on that bitch. Nigga, they grown. I was like, you right. That shit, it was like a nigga had a megaphone or some shit. Like, that nigga had to get close. It was like a nigga got up to my ear with a horn, like, nigga, they're grown. nigga, you right. I'm acting like I'm about to leave some goddamn children at a motherfucking orphanage. It just hit my, I don't know, that shit just came out of nowhere. I'm up here thinking I'm about to leave some goddamn incapable ass disabled children to starve. Fend for theyself. Nigga, you nigga! Ain't nobody at the house, so that's why I'm talking like this. I'm taking advantage of this. Everybody gone. And I'm in the country. Can't nobody hear shit. So I mean, I'm taking this opportunity. I'm taking this opportunity to let some shit out in a constructive way. I don't have to go out here and shoot nobody. I don't have to fight nobody or drink myself to death. All I gotta do is just motherfucking just be loud, nigga. That's how I was in the army. That's one thing I loved about the army is goddamn, you could be loud as hell in the army, nigga. You be loud as hell. Everybody marching, singing cadence. I used to love that shit because it was a constructive outlet for me. So it just hit me one day. See, that's why I'm glad y'all. I love y'all, motherfucker. Y'all niggas is the worst demons ever. Y'all niggas is the nicest, sweetest, most polite, supportive ass demons ever, nigga. And I like y'all because y'all have some really regular nigga questions. Like, I know y'all used to think, like, why y'all so defensive? I'm just asking a regular ass question. And the fact that somebody's so defensive lets you know how shaky their foundation is. Because if you have a solid foundation, you're actually open to questions without such a defensive response. That was a good ass question. I need these questions because some of this shit I don't even be thinking about. That was a good ass question. That was a good ass question, nigga. Like, how did nigga, they grown. God damn. That shit just hit my ass. Shit just hit my ass, nigga. Oh, yeah, exactly, Miss Libra Love, nigga. Motherfucker, all that last man standing, greatest disciple bullshit, nigga, that was because I had a goddamn income, my nigga. If I didn't have no income, my ass would be goddamn somewhere proclaiming the kingdom away from the shit like Juju. My ass would have goddamn been asked to leave, nigga. I know And they got cosmic currency. Y'all good? Y'all motherfucker better activate that motherfucking cosmic currency debit card. Cash that motherfucking cosmic currency tax return. Fuck out of here. What the hell you acting like? Because I thought nothing was lost, all is transformed. Y'all gonna be alright, nigga. You better activate that motherfucking cosmic EBT. Fucking up here, goddamn sucking my ass motherfucking dry. Bitch, you ain't about to evaporate me. Fuck the bullshit, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, the knowledge don't work cause True left. The knowledge don't work cause True left. Hey, get the fuck out of here with that goofy ass, watered down, shaky ass bullshit, man. Fuck, nigga, cosmic currency with motherfucking PPP loans, unemployment, and goddamn other people's money, nigga. That's what cosmic currency was. Other people's money. Fuck out of here. Niggas on that goofy shit. I ain't gotta defend that. What the fuck am I defending, nigga? Who the fuck am I protecting? A lie? And nigga, ain't nobody about to defend and protect no lie, nigga. This shit for me, nigga. This ain't no for no motherfucking views, no motherfucking clout, nigga. This for me. Fuck out of here. Everybody be saying I'm funny, man. I just be being me. I just be being me, man. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas better activate that motherfucking goddamn cosmic currency checking account. Hell you talking about? Fuck out of here. You nigga better cash that goddamn cosmic currency paycheck. We don't do shit for money, but niggas is running the Bigo. Come on, nigga. Hell out of here, nigga. Niggas already gave too much. I don't understand what about the baby mean. I don't understand what you mean by that. Let me tell you. What about the baby? What you mean? Oh, I ain't from the hood, nigga. If I step outside to show you my goddamn... Ain't nothing hood about this shit, nigga. I ain't from no damn hood. I told y'all, nigga, I'm from the country, nigga. Ain't nothing hood about me at all. Nah, other people's money. It ain't been my money. Other people's money have been keeping us afloat, nigga. It's been other people's money. Then you have a son. Y'all still got one. Yeah, he with his mom. He good. Nigga better activate that motherfucking cosmic currency, nigga. Fuck out here. I live close to you, Aaron. I'm in Greenwood, South Carolina. Greenwood, South Carolina ain't close to me. That shit like 3 hours away, probably. She still going to let you see him. Yeah, she in the chat. You might not be aware, man. Me and Kendra is married, man. We just taking the time to recalibrate ourselves and come back to our collective selves without being so impulsive. Like, nigga, ain't nobody doing nothing for social media, nigga. This is bigger than social media, nigga. This is about, I told y'all, this is about the behavior pattern, because on some level, everybody has dealt with somebody, maybe not to this extreme, but you have dealt with somebody who has made you question your reality and who has tried to spin a narrative that works in their favor. Yeah, I know we gonna make it, Nate. Appreciate you sending that positive reinforcement. Yeah, I definitely am. I am different because the character True and Aaron is not even the same person. Irregardless, it doesn't really matter what happened or what you went through, as long as you were able to recognize what was going on and make a change. Do you feel like the people who supported and followed True are lost as well? Nah, I don't think people are lost, man. I don't think nobody's lost. I think that everybody's journey looks differently, and then people feel the need to make their statement and give their opinion about what they're looking at. I think just because somebody just because somebody's life don't look like you think it should, don't necessarily mean that they lost. Some people's story unfold differently. This shit'll be boring if everybody's life looked the same. That's what make this shit fun. When you see people's lives look different, even though at the core of us, we all experience the same emotions. So who am I to say that Tanisha, Porsche, Jayon, and Kayla are lost? Hell, because I looked just like them a few weeks ago. It's not even I still feel like you taught me a lot. Yeah, this is I told you, when it comes to teachers and information, I'm going with what Bruce Lee said. Bruce Lee said, keep what is useful, discard what is not, and add what's uniquely your own. Stop thinking that there's somebody out here that got all the answers, my nigga, because humanity has constantly evolved through people who were brave enough to introduce their new ideas. How the hell are we gonna move forward in consciousness and as a species if everybody keep following the same tired, played out fucking traditions? Be brave enough to do things differently. Be brave enough to try something that hasn't been tried before. Because when things are first introduced, people typically don't respond well to it. Like women who don't shave, women who have hair under their arms. Like, nigga, be willing to step out against the momentum of society, because Steve Jobs said those people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do, my nigga. So there's certain things people say, if it's useful, take it. If it's not, leave it where it's at. And if you feel like what you think is valuable, then add your own shit to it. Add your own shit to it. Add your own quotes. Do your own research. Figure out what works for you. That's how I feel like information should be treated. I don't think I'm moving back to Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico keep getting hit by motherfucking hurricane. That bitch is right there. Puerto Rico is like land on the railroad tracks, waiting for a train to run it over. Puerto Rico stay getting hit by motherfucking hurricanes. I ain't going out that motherfucker. Damn that. Puerto Rico stay getting hit by some shit. Fuck that. I looked on Google and figured out where the hell all the hurricanes be coming from. And I'm staying away from that area. But nigga ain't about to blow my ass away. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Stay away from hurricanes, nigga. What's your standpoint now, your views and morals of life and in general? We need to start focusing on things that bring us together rather than things that separate us. I don't give a fuck if you a Hindu, Buddhist, Jew, Hebrew. Everybody want to look at things that make them different and separate them apart. That's stupid. One thing that makes all of us the same is the fact that we feel the same emotions. I don't give a fuck if you speak Arabic, Spanish, French. If you hear somebody sing a song, you can feel that shit. It don't matter what they saying. So we need to pay attention to that and live from that space rather than all these motherfucking articles and motherfucking videos. I'm not saying that science and research is not valuable. That's not what I'm saying. We need to focus on that very thing that unites us and live from that space. Rather than everybody, I want to be in this group. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. What about what makes us the same? That's where all of our issues stem from, is a lack of empathy. Being able to see somebody beyond their religion, beyond their belief system, and say, this nigga eat just like me. This nigga pump blood just like me. This nigga breathe oxygen just like me. This person want acknowledgement and love just like me. So let's focus on that. Because we'll be here all day focusing on the shit that make us different and separates us. That shit's stupid. People who experience trauma, who do not get the appropriate therapy, will then move forward and repeat the trauma. Just from what I see with Jaws' behavior, I feel like we got him out of there in time. Why did you say you would kill your son for nature? Boy, just on that shock value shit. Just because I know it would stir people's emotions, just to get them talking about what we was doing, because I felt like that's what I felt like we was doing at one point, until I realized that this nigga wanted to do that shit for real. Like, we was not fucking acting, nigga. We was not fucking acting. Nigga, I ain't about to kill my motherfucking son for nobody, nigga. I just said that shit because I know it would bring people into an uproar and get them talking. Yeah, I know certain shit that I was saying would create an uproar on the internet, and I felt like, supposedly we was doing those things to bring attention to the message. Then it caught up, and I realized, nigga, we wasn't on no we were just doing goofy shit for this nigga's own validation. And as I continue to look back, I realized this nigga just wanted to be known. And it stems from an insecurity from childhood of being overlooked his whole life. And I was like, damn, nigga, you doing all this shit just so niggas can know you. Hold on, what was that question she asked now? What she said? She asked, what was the question she asked? Oh, how did I feel about the line breeding shit? At first, I thought that shit could work. I didn't get full insight into how much more goofy this nigga was until there's an episode on Explained called Royalty, and because he used to talk about royal families all the time. Royal families don't do shit for the people. They don't do shit. They just smile, wave, and wear jewelry. They don't do shit. Then there's a guy who's actually a part of a royal family. This nigga live in New York. And one of the things he talked about is that his family tried to keep power to the extent that uncles started marrying their nieces, cousins started marrying their cousins, and it started creating a deformity in their face. And so those two things, I was like, this nigga just talking out his ass. He ain't really thinking about the longevity of what he's saying he's trying to do. First of all, royal families don't do shit. Second of all, if you infuse the idea that a family needs to keep power amongst themselves, it will inevitably end in genetic deformities. Line breeding, inbreeding, whatever the fuck he tried to make the distinction of. If you do that, if you train your kids to think that they need to keep power by mating in the family, it would inevitably lead to deformities. So basically, I'm backtracking, reviewing certain shit that I just basically accepted as true without using my own reasoning ability. So I have to go back and y'all asking questions helps me review certain things that I may not have reviewed thoroughly prior to now. Did he keep a tab on what you guys could research? I mean, no, because everybody had their own phones. And I mean, you could research what you want to research. He didn't need to keep a tab on what we research. He just needed to keep a tab on our mind. He was constantly fucking live. He was constantly fucking talking. So when did we ever have time to think outside of the things that were going on right in front of us? Never. We never had time. It was constantly him fucking talking. It was constantly us clipping his videos. It was constantly us listening to his videos. So it was just him, all fucking day. Is astrology still the way? Empathy is the way, bro. And I'm sorry, I was about to get Carbonation defensive. Empathy is the way. Empathy is the way. It doesn't matter what sciences we have. If we cannot understand each other from a human to human perspective, all of the information we know won't mean shit. And people will take that information and use it maliciously. Until we get to the point where we understand that foundationally, we're all humans, no matter how many tattoos you got, no matter who you pray to, no matter what you believe, we're all humans at the end of the day. Until we get to that point, it doesn't matter what other type of things we know, because we won't treat each other correctly. And if we don't know how to treat each other correctly, then what the fuck have we accomplished? What type of nation have you built when the people don't even know how to treat each other correctly? They can talk a bunch of shit. They barefooted. They eating vegan, but they treat each other like shit. What have you accomplished? If you don't teach your children nothing else, you can teach your child algebra. You can teach your child science. You can teach your child 4 languages. But if you don't teach them empathy, you literally just created something that is going to make humanity worse.